Welcome everybody to the session. We're just going to talk about the weekly analysis. It's going to be very quick, very straightforward. You guys know by now, I hope, that I don't really take too much time on my sessions because I really focus on just going straight to the point. I don't want to sell you any special indicator, any magical tool or anything, because trading is not really about magical things that you can buy or purchase. It's about really changing what it's within you so that you can see the results. All right. So let me go ahead and start by talking about the last 15 days. So if you guys were here in my session at the beginning of the month, you guys probably remember that we talk about this. We talk about how gold was trapped in a consolidation. I don't know if you remember, but we talk about this zone. We put this rectangle here. We talk about this resistance. And then we talk about this, the current situation. We mentioned that this support zone was very important. We mentioned that this resistance zone was important. We mentioned that this was gold trap. We mentioned that this zone right here was a retest for a buy. We mentioned everything. And we also mentioned that if gold dropped below 63, which was this one right here, we were going to see 4,100, and it didn't. It didn't. But I want you guys to pay attention to something right now. Trading is very repeatable. It's all about repetition, repetition, repetition. It's all about repetition, right? And so if you notice, we broke this area, right? We broke through this area. We finally broke this resistance. It went all the way up to 47, and then it dropped all the way down to 56. And I want you guys to see this right here and tell me if it did not touch the previous resistance. I want you guys to just think for a moment. You don't have to answer me, but you can answer yourself in your head. When it dropped, did or did not respect or retest this previous resistance? It did, right? And what is this called? This is called technically a break and retest. And what happened? This resistance is now a support. All right. So if you guys remember what I talked about yesterday, yeah, you can have all the knowledge in the world about trading, but if you don't execute, knowledge is not going to pay you. Knowledge and trading, the market is not going to pay you for having knowledge. The market is going to pay you if you execute, right? And so if you think about this, you could have, put a buy limit, or if you saw this moment, you could have just taken, right? So I just want to point that out. Now, let's focus about what's happening right now in gold, which is also very important. And to do that, we're going to go to the 5-minute candle, and we're going to put a rectangle here. Why here? Because this moment is the most important moment for me. I think we saw some kind of disruption. If you look at this, this is a break and retest right here, right at that bullish momentum. And then this right here, the drop, also left a clue for us. And that clue was momentum, right? Bearish momentum, reversal to retest this breakup structure. And this retest, obviously, it went all the way down again. And so this right here is information that was left for us to trade later. And if we look at the graph, it has been respecting here, a lot of volume here, resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance, right? And so it has been giving us a lot of information based on just this small part over here. Now, what's next? what's next on this equation? And this is it. That's the weekly analysis. Whatever happens after this rectangle, it's what's going to determine the weekly analysis. So if it breaks up above this area of the rectangle, which is 43, 19, or 20, then we will see a push to 50, and most likely, I can 100% feel it, all-time high, right? Which it's 80, but it can actually push a little bit more, all right? If it breaks down, if it breaks below this zone, then we're going to see this first, which is this support. We might see a reaction, but if we still see a bearish pattern, guys, we're going to go and see this rectangle again, which is the previous zone where everything started. All right? Remember, trading is about probabilities. It's all about probabilities. So both options can happen. Same here. I told you guys both options can happen. But if you apply what I've been teaching, if you apply this simple concepts of break and retest, structures, patterns, all of that, then you can identify things a little bit different. And so, yes, this is probability 1, but probability 2 looks more like this, just a lot closer. This right here is the first touch. You can see a little drop, and then, boom, all-time high. This is the second chance, the second probability. Both can happen, guys. My bias is we're going to hit the all-time high and make a new all-time high. That's my bias right now, okay? But again, I can be just close on that if the market is definitely showing me the signs. And so remember, the biggest sign right here is this rectangle, is this zone that I mark, and that I hope you guys are marking in your trading views as well. Because if you are, then you can follow along. If you don't, then you're just somebody that's copying trades and hoping to receive good trades, which good trades do not exist. They're just trades. All right? And that's about it, guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Tomorrow we might not have a session. I'll let you know. Happy holidays for those of you that celebrate Christmas. Christmas is coming up. Don't forget to help others in need, help people around you. And sometimes helping people is not about giving money. It's about listening and being there for that person. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know, but stay alert for all the trades that I'll be posting in the chat. Thank you. Bye-bye.